We're heading into Starr Island, aka Lost World, a place in the forest that missed a lot of the logging because it's so remote. So this is where you'll find a lot of the old growth oak trees, the monsters and the champion trees. We try to get in here once a year. It's a pretty involved place, a pretty involved process to get in here, and it's way back in there. Okay, we walk from here. We'll be on a good trail for a while, but the trail eventually peters out to nothing. Yeah, which way? Looks different every time you come in here when you only come in here once a year. Took the right. It appears it was the correct trail because I'm now on a previous GPS track. And our trail is slowly getting rougher. Getting down to lower elevations now in the floodplains. We're starting to run into some water. And the Jeep trail is now turning into a footpath. Just like that, slight change in elevation, and we're out of the highlands and we're down into the jungle floodplains now. So we're getting close. Here's the first tree, the first monster. You can call this one the the guardian or the gatekeeper, because it's the first one. Gene, come stand by this tree so you get some kind of a idea of how big that tree is. Walk right into that tree. So you get an idea on how big that tree actually is. That's the first one. Here's one sticking up over here. I don't remember which tree this is, but oh yeah, that's a big tree right there. Look at that. That is a monster. That is an absolute monster. We got to start walking a grid through here to try and find them all. We'll walk a grid using the GPS. That's a big tree right there. It's not really monster status, but it's a big tree. There's so many trees in here that are big trees, but they're not monster trees. I'm not particularly interested in a medium-sized tree. We want to see the monsters. Somewhere back in here, I flagged a spot on my GPS, so we'll have to see what that is. There's another medium-sized tree right here. Here's a monster. I almost walked right past. I was within 60 yards of it and couldn't even see it. I can't even stand back far enough to get the whole thing in. Yeah, that's a monster right there. That is just a monster. There's a nice cedar tree here. Cedars were the only trees that were logged here on Starr Island. So there aren't many big cedar trees left. And here, there's another one over here. This is a pretty good sized cedar tree right here. Tall, straight, exactly what they'd be looking to log. Oh, that's a beautiful tree right there. There's a monster we've never seen before. So I've never been down this far yet. I just need you to stand by that tree so I can get a yell to the size of it.
I thought I did.
Oh yeah, that's a beauty. That is a monster oak right there. This is the very west side of the island. We're going to cut all the way over to the east side and see if there's any trees over there we missed. Here's a monster I had flagged on my GPS. It just took us a little while to figure out where it was. This is a monster. I believe there's two more here to see also. What size is that? Oh yeah. That's a beauty. This is a heck of a monster that just snuck up on us here. That is a beauty. The size of that tree. That is a monster. Back to the point of beginning. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell how many trees we missed because you get down in the swamp here and your GPS just starts to jump so bad you're walking around in circles. I know there's a few we missed. But we'll come back again. Probably cooler weather, less leaves on the trees. See if we can pick up on some of the ones we missed.